Itslarpeh here. Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while and I haven't been, I haven't posted in 3 weeks. But finally here is the Q&A video. It is so overdue and I really truly do apologize for, taking so long with the video. I promise I'll most likely make a video this week or maybe next week as soon as I can. I've been busy for like the past month and I'm hoping that I can, fix my upload schedule. But without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Okay, starting off strong with the first question. This question is from Kaylee I'm sorry if I butchered your name, on TikTok, and they asked, are you going to host a yandere roleplay on Minecraft? This is a hard question. I currently only have an iPhone and I haven't, really thought of it much. I have one of the maps, which is the YHS dorms. I did post a story about that a long while ago, but that is about it. I don't think people know this, but that map in general is just the dorms in an entire city, and that took up like my entire phone storage downloading that, so I had to delete it. I'm hoping as soon as I get my computer fixed, I can finally, work on those videos and, try to put something out there. But for now, probably not. I'm more focused on old Minecraft, Let's Play she did. I know she had, Gold and the rest of the crew on there, but I'm just not ready for that. And I would try to keep it mainly my own type of content instead of, just taking her content and kind of ripping it off. I like to be myself, and I'm hoping I can devolve from being a LARP tuber and more on my own path. But yeah, if I do get the chance, of course I'll try my hardest to make a yandere roleplay, but there is a lot of people who are remaking that roleplay, and they're doing fantastic. They're doing amazing. I've seen so many of them. There is another LARP Funny who I believe is doing their own version of Yandere High School, and I would love for you guys to go check that out because I think they're doing amazing and they're really underrated. So, next question. This next question is also from TikTok. Riley asked, Itslarpeh, are you going to find a LARP team? Example, LARP Eclipse, painting LARPs, etc. Yes, I will try to find a LARP team. I did kind of start up one, but I'm thinking of doing re-auditions. And as soon as I get my thing situated, of course, I will try my hardest to find a LARP team. But there is a lot going on right now, and I'm not sure I'll be able to do collabs. So I'm just taking my sweet time with, the Minecraft Survival series and my own content. I am LARPing It's Funny, and that's kind of my fault on my end because I didn't really make, I didn't really think this through. I just kind of dived into it. So I hope that answered your question. Is from Kobe, also on TikTok. Will your content include Roblox and other games similar to It's Funny and Crew? I am currently working on getting my Roblox back. I was IP banned for, I don't know what the reason was. I don't have a date for when I can come back. I think I'm banned forever. But yes, I will try to include Roblox content and Minecraft content mainly, since I am LARPing the 2016 to 2019 era. Since I know they did a lot of obbies and stuff, I'll try to, get into the obby part of the era. Yeah, but other games such as Mecha Art and the new stuff they're doing, I don't really think I have the money or time or patience to be playing any of those yet. So I will be just sticking to Minecraft and Roblox. I'm sorry if you're disappointed, but I will try to, make money. I'm planning on getting a job. So, yeah, I hope that answers your question. Next question is from Rex, and they asked, how many apples can you eat in 10 minutes? Weird question, but okay. I don't have an exact number for that, but the most apples I have eaten is probably 3. Do you think 3 is enough? I think that would take me about 10 minutes to eat 3 apples. So yeah, my answer to your question is 3 apples in 10 minutes. Let's just move on to the next question. This question is, what is your favorite animal? Answer now. Oh, wow, that's demanding. My favorite animal is probably, a bird. I'm not gonna tell you what type of bird. You have to guess what bird. If you guess what type of bird, I think I'll probably give you a shout out on my next video. If you answer, or if you guess correctly what bird I like, you'll get a shout out. Okay, next question is also from TikTok. I cannot say your username right, but it is on the screen. What is your favorite TV show, and how many times have you watched it? My favorite TV show, probably growing up mainly, would be Total Drama Island. I don't really watch TV shows anymore. I mainly watch movies. But yeah, Total Drama Island, mainly the entire series, is my favorite. I haven't watched the newer one. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. I can't. But I've watched every single episode like 3 times. Each series 3 times, like over and over and over again. But yeah, that's probably my favorite TV show. I don't have much. This question is from Kayla on TikTok, and they asked, when did you start watching It's Funny? Now, this is a tricky question for me because I never knew when I actually started watching her. I think I just started watching her and it just kept going on. For then, I believe my 7-year-old birthday party was It's Funny themed. I think I started watching during the Tattletale era, or I believe, the babysitting era. That was probably the only 2 times I watched her. And then I started going into YHS, and then I started watching more of her content, and then started watching her Roblox content. And it just kind of went off from there. I'm not obviously the oldest watcher of It's Funny. I'm not the oldest. But I'm pretty much OG, right? Prove me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I think I'm OG. Alright. This question is from Freddy Fat Bear, and they asked, what is my favorite food? My favorite food is potato chips. I know, it's ironic, but I really do love potato chips. I love Lay's. Let me know if you guys want to hear, When Potato Chips Betray You, remix. I'll make that. I'll gladly make that. Next question. This question is from fan of Hatsune Miku, and they asked, LARPeh, will you try to collab with LARP Mal if there is one? There is a lot of LARP Mals, actually. There is one I am mutually connected to, but again, I can't do collabs right now since I'm an iPhone user number 1, so my phone will run slow and I probably won't be able to record it, and 2, I'm waiting for my computer to be fixed, so if I do, I will ask her if we can collab, or ask any of the other LARP Mals if they would like to collab. But yeah, she's pretty busy on her own thing right now. She's working on her, Phoenix Drop High LARP series, so I don't think I would bother her with that one. But yeah, I will try to collab with anyone, to be honest. This question is from shooting star emoji on TikTok, and they asked, who is your favorite LARP tuber? This would be controversial. This would be controversial because I don't have a favorite. I don't think I could choose any of my friends, because that would be sad. I don't want to point out one of my friends and say, you're the favorite one. It's LARP Lauren. It's genuinely LARP Lauren. It will always be LARP Lauren. Next question. This question is from the oldest dream, and they said, will you play Cake Wars? Now, as a Bed Wars connoisseur as myself, yes, I will try to play Cake Cake Wars. I don't know how to find it. I'll probably find like a server ID or something. But yes, if I get the chance, I will play Cake Wars. I love Bed Wars. I love Cake. All of that I will be playing. So this is kind of, I'll write that down as a suggestion for another video. But yes, I will play Cake Wars. Okay, this is another question from TikTok from Antonio, and they asked, Itslarpeh, who is your favorite YHS character? This is hard. This is also a hard question because I really can't choose between Kyron and Valerie. I know Valerie's dead. She's gone. But, you know, if I had to choose between one of the two, it would probably be Kyron. And if there's any Kyron fans out there, I love Kyron. I love Kyron. I love him so much. But yes, Kyron is probably my favorite YHS character. This next question is from Soda Pop Man on TikTok, and they asked, I don't know, bro. Can you do something? Anything. I can do a flip. Okay, I'm Geekin on TikTok asked, why do you think people started making LARP versions of old YouTubers? To be honest, this is a deep question, and I'm willing to answer this with my own version. My version of this is kind of wanting to, you know, feel that nostalgia that you got from watching these YouTubers and watching them like grow up in a sort of way and become more family friendly. A lot of old YouTubers that we used to watch as kids quit. And to be honest, wanting to bring that back in a sort of way. And you cannot, you can never bring back old YouTube. You really can't. But you want to bring back that feeling. And I find joy in when I see people say stuff in my comments saying, oh, you sound like the old It's Funny, and this brings me back. That brings me joy in a way. It brings me joy thinking that, you know, people my age or people older than me can feel some sort of sense of nostalgia in my videos. And I find that amazing, honestly. And I find that amazing in so many of my friends, a lot of them do LARPtube, and honestly, it just brings back that feeling. It brings back the feeling of nostalgia, and it brings back the feeling of, you know, having a sense of want. And you don't see that anymore. You really don't see that. There's slop content. There's people who hardly put passion into their videos. And every time I look at one of my friends' videos, I just feel that wave coming at me because it's amazing. It's amazing. And I'm hoping that this doesn't die out. A lot of my friends have been quitting, and I find it unfortunate that they do. But I'm willing to still go on. I'm willing to still go on. I'm willing to give more content. If people find my videos entertaining, I'm willing to give more. But if I do die out, I promise I'll probably make my own YouTube channel. And I hope this community still goes on. Next question. FG LARPV on TikTok asked, as if you were in a Shark Tank episode, to present to viewers, why should they subscribe to you? Okay. Thank you for this hard question, because now I have to explain this, and I have to actually give a presentation. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Do you ever get tired of watching slop content on YouTube, and you wish, oh, I wish I could go back to this YouTuber, and I wish I could go back and see their old content again, and I wish that they did their old content? Well, good news for you, because I'm a LARPtuber, and I don't have a job, and I get bored, and I make videos. So, you guys should subscribe to me. Yeah! Okay, last question, but finally not least, LARP TLM asked me, do you like LARPing? I love LARPing. Actually, I love LARPing so much that I'm gonna continue LARPing for like the next 25 years of my life. If I make it, the next 25 years of my life, I'll be a LARPer. Okay, everyone, that was all the questions I had for today. If you weren't seen in a video, you were guaranteed most likely a person with the same question as somebody else. I will put the rest of the questions as like little shout outs right here. Comment what game you want to see me play next on Minecraft. Whether it's, do you guys want me to continue the Minecraft survival series, or do you guys want to see more Bed Wars? Anything like that, comment down below, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!